being a proud Saudi woman amongst this wonderful nation of hidden talents in the Middle East, and the Middle East, I mean, it's just incredible. I don't want to brag about it because, you know, I'm just like talking about myself when I talk about these ladies. They're just amazing women. So the way it is, I mean, talking about as a Saudi, it was a struggle in the past. I mean, cultural restrictions, fear of what my family is going to say, or there's a lot of, I mean, stops that would stop them. And now we even have the government support for the last couple of years. I mean, under the patronage of our beloved king and crown prince, they're boosting them, they're supporting them, they're giving them something like, don't be scared. We will support you, we will help you by introducing them and introducing them to influencers, to world famous bloggers. I mean, the time is advancing. And the most critical thing that I love to mention all the time, especially with Westerners, is embrace your culture. And we embrace our culture, we embrace our heritage, and we are very proud of it. So I always say it, just take tradition and color it. I mean, how beautiful would that be? I mean, you see these art, the fashion, when I see women using, for instance, the burqa, you know, and their designs, and it's wonderful. I mean, you can be the most open-minded person, but if you don't embrace where you come from, you're going to be lost, to be honest. So as we saw in the past, like, let's say 2 decades ago, there were numerous shows that have been produced abroad, not in Saudi, abroad. And you get to see their designs worn by celebrities and elite. At the same time, we had local fashion shows, but it was more ladies' events and so forth, just to respect, you know, our culture back then, which there's a very thin line between going with what's cultural and what's not. That's a different story. So what happened there? The women had nothing stopped them. They reached the audience far and wide, and they created a brand image of their own, which is incredible. So now it's much simpler to reach that. We've had our fashion shows. We've had our under the government support, the first fashion show a couple of years ago. So what we can do is that the simplest thing to do to support them is to thank them, is to applaud them, or even just, as we mentioned, repost them, introduce them to world famed bloggers and influencers and connections and people that you get to know. When they get to retweet them or post them, you're going to have somebody with 1 million followers, 500,000 followers, and they grow from there. So women were born to endure struggles. Personally, I grow from challenges, and it makes you think out of the box, be more creative with your solutions, and simply be a woman, which is the way we were built. So it's okay to have struggles. This is the message. It's okay to have struggles. It's okay to have challenges. So as I'm saying, like, forums like this today will help a lot of people and will bring out hidden designers, and they want to be discovered. So we get to help them with all this, with inspiring stories behind them. So in the end, I just want to say is, be the woman who fixes another woman's crown without telling the world that it was crooked. And there we will take over the world, as we're doing today.